Kate Kelly. She's from Attleboro. She's known as the Photo Angel, and she was on the Today Show yesterday, but Michael and Maddie this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I actually shared your story, I want to say last year, but I'm sure you've done a lot since then. So tell us a little bit about your mission when it comes to old photos.
Right. So my mission is to encourage people to visit local antique stores and dig out the old photos that are collecting dust in your attics, that are labeled, that are non-relatives, and return them to family members.
And you physically go to these places, right? And then you buy them and then distribute them?
Yes, that's correct. It's fun. It's the thrill of the hunt. And then since the inception of the Photo Angel Project, people have generously donated photos, hard copies of photos, to me to find proper homes for. So that's a lot of fun as well.
Wow.
How do you begin the process of tracking down the owners?
Right. So I use genealogy websites such as Ancestry, MyHeritage, Find a Grave. And if people have uploaded family trees on the person in the photograph, I gather as much information as possible, and then I reach out to them and I say, hey, I think I might have a relative of yours, and I explain everything, and sometimes they respond, sometimes they don't, and sometimes they say, well, yes, it's a relative, but it's a little distant. See if you can find somebody a little bit closer. So it works out really well, though. I have a very high success rate.
So you got the call from the Today Show. Tell me about
yes.
that. How was that experience?
Yeah. So, I'm a school teacher, so I received an email while I was at school, and I said, oh, my goodness, this is exciting. They visited my home over February vacation, and Katie Beck and the team interviewed me. And then we took a trip over to one of my favorite antique stores, which is close to my home. It's Rhode Island Antiques Mall in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. And they filmed me shopping for photos, and then they put it all together and showed the segment yesterday morning with Willie Geist. It was really exciting. And since the segment aired, the Photo Angel Facebook group has increased its membership by 5,000 just yesterday only.
That's incredible. Oh, my goodness.
I know.
Wow.
So the national exposure has really put it on the map, which I'm excited about, because I would just want to encourage people to do this and to experience the joy I've experienced reuniting these long-lost photos with families.
Which one stands out the most to you? Is there one that you remember that was particularly satisfying?
Yes. So in the very early stages of the project, I purchased a photo at an antique store in North Attleboro, Massachusetts, and I connected with the great-grandniece in Maine, and she said, I am speechless. She said there was a fire in our family, and we lost almost all of our photos, and they didn't have any existing photos left of her great-aunt and uncle, and this was one from the 20s of their 50th wedding anniversary, and she was just over the moon excited, and so was I. And that kind of inspired me to keep going. So that one definitely stands out in my mind. And there's been so many wonderful success stories. You never know what's around the corner. It's just an absolute joy.
And where do you teach again?
I teach in Plainville, Massachusetts.
And do your students know how cool their teacher is yet? Or?
Some of them saw me on TV yesterday, so that was really exciting.
Well, congratulations. The Attleboro Angel making national headlines and encouraging you to grab those old photos and find their families. So congratulations, Kate, and enjoy this ride.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate the interview.